cuties, and welcome back to another video, or welcome if you're new. I'm Cora, and today I'm gonna share 5 really cute summer looks with you. The models that we are using today are all from previous Creator Sim videos, so if you're interested in any of the skin details or eyebrows or whatever that I am not changing in this video, you can find links to everything in their Creator Sim videos. I'll link them up whenever we move into the model. So, you know, if you're looking for any of that, you can just find it there. Also, it's summer. What? I know, like, how is it already June? I feel like the last 6 months have just kind of gone by me. I'm like, I literally thought the other day, I was like, oh my god, it's June. Like, where have I been for the last half a year? Apparently I was here, but I don't know, I feel like I don't remember anything. And yeah, what about you guys? Did you feel like the last 6 months just kind of went by in a breeze as well? Or was it like a regular amount of time that you feel like has passed? I don't know why it's like that for me. I kind of feel like it's because I tried out a lot of different medication, and a lot of days I just felt so dizzy that I felt like I couldn't really do anything. So my days have been very repetitive, and I feel like when your days are very repetitive, you usually feel like time is passing quite fast, at least if they're repetitive in like not a very negative way, I think. Even though when I used to work in jobs that I didn't really like, I felt like the day itself felt very long, but then in hindsight the weeks felt very fast and the weekends felt very short. I don't know, time is a weird thing, isn't it? Like, it always obviously passes in the same speed, but for us it always feels so different depending on the situation you're in and what you're doing and whatever. And I think that is so crazy. In about like 2-ish weeks I'm gonna visit my boyfriend in England, which I'm both excited and kind of nervous about because I'm gonna meet his whole family and all of his friends, and he has like 6 to 8 friends, I don't remember, that I'm gonna meet all at once because we did rent this like Airbnb that we're gonna go to and just hang out for a weekend. And I am both excited yet so nervous to do that, but fingers crossed that I will be okay. I know I will. It's like, I'm excited to, you know, meet everyone who he is close to and who he likes and whatever, but it's also nerve-wracking as an introvert. I feel like meeting so many people at once, you're just like, I need a break. But I'm sure it will be fun, and I obviously will tell you all about it afterwards. Please cross your fingers that I won't embarrass myself, because oh my god, do I have a tendency to embarrass myself in front of new people, and we don't need that to happen. Also, going to a wedding, I do finally have a dress, but I'm still looking for like some shoes that I can wear with it. I'm not a high heels type of girl. The last time I wore heels was probably like 4 or 5 years ago. So that's me, you know. I only have like a black pair of heels that I like for the summer because they're like open ones, you know, like sandally ones, whatever you call them, but they're black and the dress is like red with like white-ish flowers on them. So yeah, I don't think it fits. I'll find something. I will just look for shoes that are like cute but still look like my feet are not gonna die. I hope that's gonna go well. Anyways, I wanted to talk in this video before I just, you know, babble on for the rest of the remaining like 9 minutes or whatever we're here and we don't get into it. I did want to talk about the new pack because, as probably most of you have seen, The Sims is releasing a werewolf pack, and this will hint at how much or how excited I am about this pack. I have not watched the trailer and I have no idea when it comes out. Like, I don't even know the date. Usually expect like what's a gameplay pack, isn't it? Do they usually come out on Tuesdays or Thursdays? I feel like it's one or the other. I'm not 100% sure. I feel like it's a Tuesday. Correct me if I'm wrong, but honestly, I feel like the Sims community is so split. You know, there's so many people that seem to be so excited about the werewolf pack and so many people that, like me, don't really care. Here's my issue with it. You know, I wouldn't necessarily, I mean, I don't care what they add to the game at this point. I feel like I have given up on the Sims 4 gameplay a while back, since they haven't added anything that makes me more interested in the gameplay itself. and usually when I play for like an hour and then I'm like, okay, I'm bored, I don't even know what else to do. So I kind of gave up on fun gameplay in The Sims 4 a while ago. I do hope that in The Sims 5, whenever that shall come out, that I will enjoy the gameplay in that more, and that they have kind of put a little bit more thought into it. I've recently picked up The Sims 2 again, and that game is just wild. I do definitely want to make a video about things in The Sims 2 and 3 that I wish were in The Sims 4 and hopefully will be in The Sims 5, just because there's so many like little features and things that happen that just kind of make the gameplay like super fun, because it's so spontaneous and it kind of, you know, just hits you by surprise, and it's just so interesting when you feel like the game is actually doing something and it's not you having to produce the whole story around your sim and like the whole world around your sim, you know. But that is exactly the reason why I'm not interested in werewolves or any other occult, I never know how to pronounce that word, supernatural type of sims or packs or whatever in The Sims, because I feel like we lack so much in the just regular day of a sim department that I feel like it's not the right time to add even more things on top that you will maybe, I mean, I don't know what these people who are excited for the werewolf pack do. Maybe their gameplay is like constantly with supernatural sims and they don't ever play with normal human sims. But let me remind you, this game is like a life simulator game, right? A life simulation. And right now I feel like we're getting very little of the actual life part and a lot of the actual like, I don't ever do this in my personal life, why is this in the game kind of thing, which is cool if they add it, in my opinion. Like obviously, like if you're excited for this pack, I'm happy for you. Go live your best life as a werewolf. But just like obviously my opinion, I feel like I want to play The Sims in like a somewhat realistic way. Like obviously there's like things that are different in The Sims. You might pick up a fight and like do certain things that are a little bit, you know, out there, but it's all kind of in the realm of like the real world, you know, that could happen. And I wish that they would improve on that, like just the everyday life of your just ordinary sim, just so that you could actually play a legacy or whatever and make it so interesting that your everyday life sims feel like they're filled with character. You know, they can only have 3 traits. I'm sorry, but we're like 8 years into this game. Why is there so little traits to pick from? Why do the traits feel like they're not doing anything? And why can we only give them 3 traits? You know, imagine I would be like, describe yourself in 3 traits, and those will be the things, like the only things that describe you as a person. That is just impossible unless you're like the most boring person on this planet, which I'm sure you're not. But yeah, it just feels ridiculous to me. Also, the aspirations are so boring and I don't really know. I never really pick any of them to actually do anything with them unless I am doing oh my god, I said doing so many times there. Unless I am doing like a challenge where the aspiration is in some way important. But I just wish that the Sims, just, you know, things like sending your kids to school, sending your sim to a job, to a career, whatever, like their character, I just feel like it lacks so much for me to find the game interesting that them adding werewolves is just like, okay, I'm not going to go into the game and play with werewolves. Like I'm I'm probably going to buy the pack. Maybe I will try it out on stream. You can find my Twitch down below. I have picked up streaming a few weeks ago and I'm like not really sticking to any schedule yet because I want to, you know, kind of test the waters and see how it fits into my schedule, because right now I do YouTube from like Monday till Wednesday and then I do uni on Thursday and Friday, so it's obviously hard to like put something else on top of that. And I feel like I kind of overdid it the first few weeks because I was so excited and I love doing it, and then I tend to just go all out there and like spend my whole time focused on this new thing that I adore, and I've kind of worn myself out. So I took a week of a break and I want to get back into it this week, but schedule wise I don't know when, but you can you can join us on my Discord and you'll find all the information of what I'm up to there. It's also in the description down below, but I might do a stream about it. We can go a bit wild with a werewolf, but that's probably the only thing I will be doing. I kind of liked the few build items that I saw. It looks a little bit more grungy and I kind of like it for like maybe an apartment style build where your sim is maybe starting off with not a lot of funds to support themselves, and then it kind of fits in there. And I think it's kind of, you know, I like furniture like that in The Sims just for gameplay reasons, because obviously no one starts off moving into an apartment and having like the best furniture ever, unless you're rich, that is, but most of us aren't, so that's not like a very realistic, you know, thing to happen. So I'm kind of excited for the build aspect of it, but the werewolf, I don't know. I don't hate how they look is the thing. I've seen a lot of people hating how they look. I don't think they look scary, which is kind of what I expect werewolves to look, you know, like kind of broad and scary and sharp teeth and claws and whatever. And I have to admit, their feet and hands, I don't get why they haven't done anything to them. Like, they just put fur on top of the regular Sims feet, and it just looks stupid. I've seen so many pictures of the werewolves, and I was like, the feet are just, they throw me off. What is this? Like, the dogs and cats in this game have like more scary looking feet. What is this? That's like the only issue I have with it. But yeah, we're getting to the end of this video. I didn't even say what my favorite look was. I think my favorite look of today was the last one. What about you guys though? What was your favorite look? Also, let me know how you feel about the new gameplay pack coming out. And with that said, I hope you enjoyed today's video. And if you did, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already. And I will see you all next time. Bye!